This video goes out to two people that have passed away. One, kid behind the cameras, and Angry Grandpa's major, massive fan who had passed away. Josh, rest in peace, man. I know you were a good man. And also to King Beard, aka, or John Crawley, aka King Beard. Rest in peace, man. I was one of your fans from TikTok as well. I enjoyed your videos as well. And Michael, I really do feel for you, man, with the loss of the people that you have lost. The major fan that you lost, the friend that you lost. It makes me sad to see you sad. I don't like it whatsoever. I do not. And so I just had to take my head off in regards, of just because, out of respect for the mourning of Cobra and Mr. Crawley, who have passed away, aka the King Beard. Of course, as one of your fans, Michael, I too also am a very major big fan of you, and of course Bridget, and of course Angry Grandpa as well. And as far as my favorite videos of on both channels, I have to say that all of y'all's videos, both on the Angry Grandpa channel and the Kid Behind the Camera channel, are my most favorite videos of all, like all of it. And I do understand that you and Bridget are not clickbaiting. I do believe that, and I do see it, genuinely I do. And as a fellow YouTuber that I am, I do have to say, if it wasn't for you, in the 15 years ago that I was going through a struggle, a hard time, at a private school that mercifully bullied me to a point where I was going to jump out of a 2-story window. And when I came across your channel, your father's channel, and of course Boogie's, I have to mention him too, but you and your father, and of course Boogie too, but had made me feel like I wasn't alone when I was going to that school in St. Louis and everything, even though I was alone, at that school. But you guys have made me feel like I wasn't alone. You guys inspired me to be the content creator on YouTube that I have been since 2015. And I'm very grateful that you guys, inspired me to do content like I do every now and then, even though that I'm not as known as you guys are. And I don't care about being known. I don't care about the fame. I don't care about the money or anything of it all. I just love entertaining people because it's my nature, my passion, and I love it. It gives me a purpose. It gives me life, and I just can't stand see you unhappy, Michael. I can't, because it just makes me unhappy seeing you unhappy. And so I want to say, if you need a friend, like a friend or a brother, like, I'm here, man. You're always welcome to reach out to me, always. And Tina, girl, whatever hard times you go through, you're always welcome to reach out to me as well. You know, you guys have my number. You're welcome to call anytime. I don't care if it's day or night, whatever the case may be. If you guys call, I'm going to answer no matter what, because you guys mean the world to me. You guys absolutely mean the world to me, just like my family does. And I'm just here to say that, you know, I wish that I had met Angry Grandpa in person. I wish I had met him at all, because he was a great man, you know. And I'm pretty sure Cobra, you know, the way you guys talk about him, and the way, you know, the way you guys said what he said about him, he seemed like he was a good man too. And, you know, and man, Cobra, I wish I've known you like Michael has known you, and, you know, whatnot, and stuff. I know I don't know you like Michael knew you and whatnot, but I just want to say rest in peace, man. I'm pretty sure you were a cool, you know, guy and whatnot, and stuff. You know, so with that being said, and of course, I do want to say, Michael, I do appreciate you putting my name on that wall in that house of yours. I do appreciate that. Knowing that you did not have to do that, I do appreciate that. And as far as your marriage, I too was trying to help you fix your marriage too, because you and Bridget are just so good together, you know. And I'm glad that you guys are still best friends, you know, and whatnot, you know. But, you know, it just, you know, it's just, it makes me so sad to see you sad, man. I can't stand it, you know. And myself has been very sad down in the dumps as well too, you know, because of the people that are just dying, and myself struggling trying to get my career to take off, and you know, as far as doing what I love doing, and stuff like that. You know, it's not easy, and I'm sure one of these days I'll get there, but it's just gonna take a while. But, you know, it's just, you know, and I've been trying to figure out this Discord stuff. You know, it's not easy, and I just, man, I just don't know anymore. I'm on to the point where, at this point, with how down in the dumps I am, that I'm slowly giving up on hope. But every time I watch your videos, Michael, a small chance of a little hope comes to it, and stuff. And seeing your videos does put a, you know, a smile on my face, you know, and stuff. And even when I see you on Queens, it just lights up the room, and it just puts a smile on my face. And seeing Tina does the same thing when I see Tina and Albert and Johnny and stuff, you know. And you guys are just as much like family to me as my own family is. And I am very protective of anyone who I care for, and will always until the day of my last breath, you know. And I just think that people need to show respect to you, and to Tina, and stop insulting you and stuff, because when they insult you and Tina, I feel very insulted myself, you know. That's the way how I feel, is the fact that I feel every time that you get attacked, I feel like I'm getting attacked, because I am one of your major fucking major fans, just like Cobra was, you know. and I'm always gonna be, and I'm gonna be a major fan until my last fucking breath. And I hope one day that you know and Michael, I really hope that one day that you and Bridget and I could be, you know, really good friends and hang out and stuff, you know. And I, you know, whether we do videos together or not, you know, because I mean, I don't care. I just would rather hang out with you, and I love you guys unconditionally, just like I love my family unconditionally. Whether we do videos or not, you know, I don't care. You know, I just think that, you know, yes, you are right. Life is too short, and we need to treat life with you know, as if every day could be our last. And you know, I 100% agree that life is too short, and that's why I need to figure my way out of this hopeless stage and get myself where I need to be, and just produce content like I know I should, and make people happy, and laugh, and entertain them, and even trying to do music. Like, I love music, of course, you know, and stuff, but it's just, I know things have just been kind of very hard lately, and it kind of makes me sad to know that your daughter is already putting the pieces together of what's going on between you and Bridget, and seeing how the fact that she's sad of what's going on makes me even more sadder, because it's like those sweet children are starting to realize what's happening between their parents, and what they're having to go through is just heartbreaking. And I know you feel that heartbreak, Michael. I know you do. I know you don't like it, you know. But you and Bridget have just got to do what you guys got to do, you know, for the sake of your friendship and the sake of your marriage, but also for the sake of your children. And you guys are just so wonderful, absolute great parents, you know. And I've learned a lot from all of you. I've learned so much, and I'm going to continue to learn and grow, and, you know, do me, and do my videos like I plan on doing more of. And, you know, so I just want to say, you know, the Green family, I love you guys so much. The Dandridge family, I love you guys so much too. You guys are wonderful. You're great. You guys mean the world to me. And, you know, I just, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to stay until my last breath. I will be loyal to you guys till my last breath, as I always have, you know, just as long as I've already have been for the last 15 years, and you know, many more years to come. I'm going to continue to be loyal until my last breath. I will never, ever break that loyalty. Just like, you know, I am loyal to my family too, and always will be loyal to my family. But, you know, but of course, it's like, not only that I have the family that I came from, but I have the family of, you know, Kid Behind the Camera, with the Angry Grandpa fan base, the Kid Behind the Camera fan base, the Tina D fan base. All of that together is a one great big family that I am happy to be a part of, and will continue to be a part of it until the day I die. And maybe, who knows, in the afterlife or whatever it is, for eternity or whatever, I'll still love the YouTube family and my own family that I came from, because nothing comes greater than being around those you care for unconditionally. And so with that being said is Michael, Bridget, and Tina, Albert, Johnny, little Mikey, Mia, you guys are my family and will always be my family, no matter what. And as well as to my own family, I love you guys too. You guys will always be my family, no matter what happens, no matter where I go, no matter what happens to me. And for those who have done a lot for me, I truly am very grateful for it all. And I love you guys.